Oh, I got to talk to you guys about the bullet. The bullet is so interesting to me. And I mean, even if you want to just talk the X's and O's, the most boring part about this sport is the punches and the kicks. If you want to talk a little bit of that, her story is compelling in many ways. Starting with the fact that she came over as a kickboxer, a decorated and skilled, but kickboxer. We have not seen very many kickboxers over the history of the sport dating back to 1993 that have converted and gone very far. It was shocking news when Maurice Smith did it. It never happened again. Ever. And now all of a sudden you've got Adesanya that comes over from the kickboxing world, and you've got the Bullet. Oh, and by the way, they're both world champions. I mean, the sport is changing. And when you do look at the Bullet, if you take for granted at all, because you read her resume, that you're going to go and see a kickboxer with a little bit of sprawling defense, you're wrong. Go see the fight with Jessica Eye just by example. Yes, we saw the kickboxing, but go watch the very end of the first round. I mean, this was as picture perfect of groundwork. And not just the armbar. How she got to the ground, how she passed guard, how she manipulated, set that up, and then swung into it. I mean, this is a very high-level athlete. And then you have to look at the mindset. Because her mindset doesn't work like everyone else. You become champion of the world, there's not very many tough champions out there. They're just not. They were tough to get there, and then they hide. They don't want to put it on the line. They don't want anything that could possibly ruin their next photo shoot where they don't have that 12-pound gold belt over their shoulder. So they try to find the easy match. It's just the way that it goes. We've seen it from the beginning of time, but the Bullet seems to be the other side of that coin. She is actively pursuing a fight with Amanda. She's asking for the fight. She's trying to sell why she should get that fight. First off, that means that she goes in without the championship because it would be contested at 135. And when she used to be at 135, she openly admitted, okay, fine, I'm going to give up some size here, but I'm going to make up for it in experience. Okay, she now wants to fight Amanda. I don't know that she's going to get that fight, and I should also remind you, it's not just talk because she's fought Amanda. Oh, and that wasn't just talk because she went out and fought Amanda again. She just doesn't agree with the decision. She thinks she won that second fight, and the judges got it wrong, and she's willing to put it all on the line and run it back a third time. This is a mindset. This is somebody who is not scared of competition and wants to use the politics of the industry to do their best to elongate their championship run. This is somebody who wants to do the opposite. She wants to find the deepest end of the pool and jump into it head first. It's very interesting. There was a time, and this was only about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, there was a rumor going around the internet that the Bullet was actually a government operative. And the reason is not only is she great in hand-to-hand combat, she's also trained in weapons through the military, and she speaks 7 languages. Like the only explanation that the kids on the underground had, the only explanation that the world had for somebody that would have that rare of a skill set, hand-to-hand expert, weapons expert, master of 7 different languages, was government operative. I don't bring that to you because there's any realness to it. I bring that to you because that's how legends are made. It's just usually long after somebody's life is over. You're witnessing something very special here. You really are. The Bullet is very special. And she wants to get to Amanda. I don't know if she's ever going to get there or not. I don't know what the appetite over there is to UFC to make that match. But I will tell you, if she wants to keep that dream alive, she's got to get through Saturday night.